Good evening, this is Matthew Liu, and this is the entry for August 29th, 2021. So today I had to clear out my Gmail spaces, and turns out all my videos are being uploaded and backed up on Google Photos, which because of course they technically companies can't keep their promises. The unlimited storage that came from my Pixel is gone, so now my phone is no longer my video backups onto Google Photos is now cranking that fucking memory, which is shared between the Google Photos drive and emails. So I had to delete a bunch of those, but thank all my phone entries, so I probably won't be making too many of those in the future, but thankfully this seems to be a one-time thing. And yeah, what happened today, I went out to get a donair. I did not get a donair, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I went out to shop for a shirt and realized that and I went to the mall and I missed my turn and had to drive all the way around the neighborhood, which is to be expected from me. But I just want to say that after going through the mall, running through the entire length of the mall, going through 4 or 5 stores, I didn't buy a single fucking shirt because none of them look good. So, you know, I'm kind of proud of myself for having, you know, a taste that's elevated to before, compared to before, where I used to just buy every shirt with like a base color and like a couple bright colors in it. So that's epic and very cool. The other thing is that I had one of the dollar iced coffees from McDonald's and it tastes pretty good. But on the other hand, I bought myself a new sketchbook. And I know you're saying, Matthew, why are you buying a sketchbook when you haven't used either of your old ones and you don't even draw? Well, this one's smaller, so this is the one I'll be bringing with me to Toronto, and my plan with this one is I'm going to be making one drawing a day for 100 days. I know that if you watch the beginning of this Cafe de Joke series, you realize that I said that I wanted to do something like this back then, but I failed. I decided, you know what, maybe it'll be easier if I integrated this drawing a day thing with the entries. If I, at the end of, in the middle of every entry, have to show off my drawing of the day. So that's what I'm going to be trying to do. Hopefully in the end, I'll be able to draw proper lines and make things that's decent. So today, so yeah, I bought this book. I like this one because it wasn't too expensive, and wasn't too expensive, and the right sides, and it got a coil spine to it. So and yeah, also besides this, I also noticed that my speaking skills has deteriorated. Maybe it's a League of Legends, I'm not sure, but I feel like my lips are locking up and my tongue is being increasingly stiff and my vocabulary has been decreasing. So maybe I should read some more and fix that up. But without further ado, my drawing for today is this drawing of the cassette player, which I bought for $5. I think last month I made an entry about it. You could go back here and check. I have no fucking idea. So regarding this cassette drawing, for what it is, I took way too long. The lines are very unclean. The shape is vaguely right, but like you can just tell something's off. There is no dimensionality to it because perhaps I was not very good at maintaining perspective or using the weight of the lines to add dimensionality, but in any case it looks flat and the shading is quite poor. So yeah, lots of things to improve on in the future, but you know, 199 more days to go. So in other than that, I just played a decent amount of video games. By decent amounts, of course, I mean the entire night, but yeah, so played quite a bit of video games, League of Legends, Arknights, just those two motherfuckers all over again. I talked about my my packing list, and honestly, I think I am pretty close to being able to finish packing. I don't think there's anything I have to buy here in Edmonton. Most of it is already ready. My mom actually spent last night vacuum sealing all my my bedding and stuff in those vacuum packs to make it easier to carry over and to save space, and that worked out great. Tomorrow I'm gonna have to clean up my shoes. I have to start folding clothes, and yeah, lots to do in the next couple of days. So yeah, tomorrow's 30th. That means I have 5 more days to go before I move out. Wow. Anyways, that's it from me. Thanks for coming to Cafe de Jour. See you next time.